Bada bing, bada bing. Here we are again.
Absolutely.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
It's been a minute too, man.
It's been a minute. It has, man. We've been in opposite directions, it seems like, forever. Forever. Deanna, welcome. We got Guy. We got Patrick 7. Of course, Patrick is everywhere. He is the all-knowing, all-seeing, all-hearing Patrick 7.
So Patrick, I'm going to say this. We'll talk about this tomorrow. Is going to be my special guest to an event that we're guests at coming up, and whatever I got to do to make that happen, we're going to make that happen. But I'm bringing him down to go to the thing that we're doing. So
Sweet.
You're going to get to have him down in the flesh. We'll get to meet him in person because he is always around. The dude's everywhere, and I was like,
he is everywhere. Never met him. Knives by hand. What's going on, Frank? Got everybody in the house here. Good old Frank. Mrs. Melody. What's going on? Mrs. Weatherman.
Frank, I hope you got my text. I delivered that to the person that I wanted, that I got it for, and he was as impressed as I thought he would be about receiving it. Really blew him away. And it was kind of nice because he had to bury one Marine family member and one Air Force family member within like a week of each other. So kind of well-placed, well-timed event getting that blade to him. So
awesome.
Yeah, we got
awesome.
Got one of those good old Raider Bowies and gave it to somebody who, as soon as he saw it, he knew what it was. So
that is sick. I love it. Mr. Larry Dial, what's going on? Larry's in the house now too.
Look at this.
So look here, y'all. Hashtag angry if you want to ask a question of either of us.
Yeah.
Banner wise, what else we got here? Yeah. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Give us some love. Show some love out there. I'm trying to build up all this content and all this crap, all this stupid algorithm crap that, in fact, I've been doing videos. I don't know if you've seen any of my sick videos here. I've been doing here lately, minute videos, try to build all that stuff up. Oh,
are you doing them on YouTube or are you doing them on
across
Instagram?
The board?
Are you?
Across the board. Yeah, Facebook. I even have a TikTok. And I'm here to tell you, dude, I don't know if you've messed with TikTok, but people are killing it.
Yeah,
doing lives, and I'm not even lying, dude. Like the weirdest stuff I've ever seen. Like there's a guy whittling spoons, and he's got like 900 people watching him live whittle a spoon, and people's like, "So where do you sell your spoons?" And he's like, "I don't sell them." And people's gifting him money left and right, and it only shows his hand and it shows spoons, and I'm like, "What in the world is going on?" Like this stuff blows your mind. And I don't worry about getting on TikTok anymore because, China owns everything anyway. So they're looking at everything. News wise, dude, like TikTok has some pretty good stuff out there. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. I mean, I have a TikTok account. Okay. It would probably take me 3 days to log into it right now. Like if I started trying, I don't know what the passwords would be. I don't even know what email address is associated to it. But I do have an Angry American TikTok account, and maybe I need to. You
need to do it, bro. You need to do it.
Fired back up.
Fired up. Thank you, Patrick. Patrick's been giving me some love. I actually have a video that almost went viral of cutting a tree limb down. It's at 44,000 hits for cutting a tree limb down. I kid you not.
Really?
Get on and get back on TikTok and look at it. It's insane. I'm like, this is what people do with their time to watch crap like this. But I've been trying to do a little bit more with my videos now, some educational stuff, keep it into a minute. And, it's been, and of course, Christy, she's watched my videos, the Only Farms. You got to watch that. Good old Only Farms. I did that video. That was a good one.
Only farms.
Hey, it's going good, Christy. A whole $19.95 in the bank account. We're rocking it. Them subscriptions. Yes, Frank. Especially with the knives, you probably need to figure out TikTok. It's where it
would be good for you, Frank. It would be real good for you, man.
You're in especially forging. Like guys get on there just forging. and they've got 1,000 people watching them, and people are like, here's $5. Amber's got a TikTok with, Heritage Homestead, and she had over 1,400 viewers watching her do chicken chores.
Are you serious?
All she doing is like feeding the chickens, and then she'll be like, hey, what are y'all doing? And they're like, hey, here's $20. She made like $30 that hour.
Really?
Doing chicken chores. And you got to do them anyway.
Yeah.
Right? You know?
Hey. Hey, so that bought a sack of feed right there, man. You know, I mean,
that was sack of feed, and the chickens get to eat another week. So now you need to jump on there, bro. Like it's
Holly told me forever to get on it, and she was really on me about it, and I was really bad about doing the things Holly told me to do. So I never really did it, but I have one, and I'll find it. So.
There's the Russ, man. We miss you. The Russ of Oz is hanging out on the range or wherever he may be at this time in the pub.
In the pub.
So in the pub, seeing if Big Tooch has his challenge coin in his pocket or not. And then, hey, look, man, $1.99 a month. So they're 007. That's it. Get my OnlyFarms, Big T77 on TikTok. Hook it up.
OnlyFarms. That really is good. That's actually really good.
You got to watch the video, man. You got to check out the video. It's actually on my Facebook. If you look up Facebook and watch the first one I did on compost. It's a minute long, goes sideways about 30 seconds in.
Perfect then. Perfect. I like it. That's good.
Yeah, about 30 seconds in, goes completely sideways. But hey, guys, we got some great news too. Let me just throw this on out here with all these banners. Shield Field Days, there you go. Oh, Joe Dolio, that's happening. If you can make it down there, do it. Should be a good time. I am going to try to make this next year. I
was supposed to be there, but I'm not going to be able to be there. So
damn it, man.
Okay,
I get it.
Thing kind of. Well,
yeah.
If somebody owes you that much money, it kind of puts a cramp in your style.
What you gonna do? I mean, but hey, let's do it next year. I want to go next year. It's been years since I've been to Montana, man. I love Montana I love Montana for July. Montana's great in July.
Montana's
and
real
then
good
August,
in July.
and then after that, it's crap. I'll pass.
Even towards the end of August, you roll the dice because, like, we lived in Wyoming 2 times, and it has snowed every month. At some point, every month in Wyoming, like, the weather up there's just too weird. So,
I can't do it, man. I was in this little house, and I don't even remember what month it was. Outside of Butte, Montana, and the door handle, you could see frost on the door handle inside the house.
Yeah.
And I was like looking at this door handle just frosting over, and I'm like, this ain't for me. This ain't for this cracker.
So, I loved it. I love the cold weather. I do. I love cold weather. I love working in it. I had all the good Carhartt Arctic stuff for that kind of weather, and I love being out there in it. But I don't think I could do it anymore.
I think it's about it's. I need it to be on a switch. Like, it's one of those click. Okay, I'm done with this. Let's turn this off.
Yeah.
And I'll get back with you. I just but on the other side, North Carolina has been like the fires of Molech, like just insane hot here. And the humidity, ridiculous. And then we've been getting rain every single day. I kid you not, for 3 weeks or better now, every day it rains for an hour and then the sun pops out and it just makes it hotter than balls out in this place.
Oh, yeah. It just steams the shit out of you. Yeah.
Horrible.
We're having high temps down here. I mean, we're having days on my truck today. I saw 99 degrees, like just ambient air temps. That's not even heat. What do they call that? The feels like temp is like 105.
Oh yeah. Well, that's how we've been doing. And Homestead Medical is in the house. What's going on, Chuck, man?
There's
Ain't
Chuck.
talked to you. Chuck's supposed to be coming down for Fallout. Let's talk about that for a second, y'all.
Heck
Look here,
yeah.
Fallout. So here's the thing, guys. Yeah, ain't been putting a bunch of stuff out. Come the first of next month, I'll start hammering away on it because our sponsor, we ain't going to tell you what it is, but we're giving away, I'm going to tell you this much. We're giving away a grab bag for the first 100 families, not 100 people, 100 families, one per family. That is off the hook. Mm-hmm. I have talked with all kinds of our instructors and special guests. They're all pitching in on this thing. For the first 100 people, man, like I want one. I want one of these grab bags. Yeah. It's going to be off the hook. So just know, for the few of you that's bought a ticket, every one of y'all got a grab bag for each family. But it's only going to be 100.
And it's worth, and there's the value of the bag is far in excess of the even price of the ticket even.
Like the value of the bag is going to be like 4 to 5 times worth more than the freaking ticket is.
Yeah.
And then we got some like stupid off the hook giveaways, drawings that are going to be going on during the event.
Yeah.
So, yeah, y'all, if you ain't got your ticket, man, you need to hook that up because it's going to be cool. I am pretty stoked about this grab bag. So
yeah, it's going to be cool.
I believe, Patrick Seven, are you going to make it down in October? I think you said you were going to. I believe he said he was going to. I don't know for sure, though.
Well, that's what I said. He's got to get on tomorrow or tonight or tomorrow night and get his tickets. So.
Yep.
Yeah, we do still have Jello shots from Mountain Readiness in our camper.
Holy crap. Them things they're kicked up another 20 proof by now.
At least. Well, they're still frozen. They're still in the freezer. They're still frozen. Yeah, he said he's coming. Yeah.
Yeah, and yes, there is, and I will be attending that course after Fallout. So I won't be attending the one directly after because it starts on Monday and goes all week. I'll be doing the one that next following weekend.
Ooh.
I'm going to go over there and...
Are you?
Go over there and... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Matt said to jump in on it and get my learning, get my schooling.
Well, I might come. So, I might try to hang out and be there too because we've only shared a brief moment at G Camp together, and I think we need more of that. So
we do. I agree. That was
a great moment.
Yeah, it was a great moment. The G Camp was awesome. And he's got, man, that store. Holy cow, man! He's got so much stuff in that store. Yeah. It's just insane.
Well, just what they've done with it. I mean, with what he started with to what he has, it's like, yeah, it's awesome.
Oh yeah,
it's awesome.
And then all the optics, all the stuff. I mean, it's just he has got so much. Guys, expect the video. And actually, let's just throw this up here. Of course, I don't know how to put our faces. Russ isn't here, so whatever. I can just do like this. There we go.
There you go. Yeah.
Of course, the official sponsor all year long, Brush Beater. Check him out, brushbeater.store. He's got all that going on. I guess, and Joe's coming too.
Cool.
And I think he'll be helping teach right after the class, but after Fallout's over with. But I'll be going up to do a little promo video to let the cat out of the bag of what we're giving away first of this next month. So going to go down there and do a little filming. Of course, Matt, NC Scout, will be on next Monday. We're going to talk about some stuff and all that kind of good jazz. But look, guys, like I'm telling you, this October is going to be awesome. Yeah. And I can't say what it is, but I can tell you that October of 2026, we have signed some contracts and we are going to have the biggest preparedness event you have ever seen in the history of preparedness events. Yeah, except for Scott Stallings. he got me beat still.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be one heck of a shindig. I tell you that right now, guys. October 2026. Next May is gonna be off the hook. Next October is gonna be just blow it out of the water, man.
Hell
So
yeah.
and yes, Patrick, Matt is doing his we're gonna be doing the night vision thermal class.
Yeah, which is great.
Which was awesome. And he's got another vehicle he's outfitted with IR headlights and stuff. So we can putt all around underneath nods, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be really cool. Can't wait. And I got to get in on that myself because I always, like I walked over there, I seen all these people. There was just people all over. And I'm emptying trash. And then I finally get done emptying trash 2 hours later, and I'm like, well, it's over. That's it. The class is over now.
Yeah, but you could go look at all the cool stuff anytime you wanted to, too. So
that's it. So, yeah, because his store is only like barely 2 hours. It's not too bad. Yeah. It's like 2 hours away or something. Yeah. So,
and too, just I'm going to give a shout out to Casey. At the Vanhoy family campground, because when we started back there, we just had the field. Now we've got power, water, and sewer all back there for the RV campsites. He's put the bar in up front. He's put the stage in. Like, he's doing so much to that little campground, and it's cool to see it kind of growing as the event's growing. I mean, like, Casey's putting a lot of effort. A bar, yes, I'm saying
a bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got that little live stage back there, the bar, and selling strawberries. I mean, it's a good. He's done a lot, and we're not done. I'll be working with KC next year because we've got to do a whole bunch of stuff for the October event. May too. I'm going to try to blow the May event up as well. Of course, but the October, it's going to be just the opposite. Usually May's the huge one. This next year, October is going to be.
Yeah, they're definitely going to be reversed.
Yep. It's going to be flipped and it's going to be insane, straight insanity. So can't wait for that. But man, let's talk about what you've been up to. I've been missing your lives. We're working in back and forth nonstop. What have you been doing?
Well, we went to Texas to do some line work and, didn't get paid, so we're still dealing with that, trying to get the money they owe us for that, and wouldn't be that big a deal really, except that was like the first job, like real job we went on to, and the guys are out there for like 5 weeks, I think it was 4 weeks, and that's Airbnbs and diesel fuel and the whole thing. So it cost me a lot of money. I lost my ass on this deal. If we don't get paid, I'm be really lost my ass. But I feel confident that I will recover what's owed to me one way or the other. So I usually do. I get what's owed to me generally. So.
Oh yeah. Well, and luckily in this world, this day and age, it's hard to find people to even show up and do a job. So y'all is showing up. So I mean, you got one leg up right there.
Oh yeah, well, and we're doing other stuff. We're just like before we went to Texas, we're back on the same job we're doing here, which is cleaning and painting some great big storage tanks. You got a bucket truck; it's always a way to make $1. So we're back to doing that. We'll be out painting in the morning again. So some way to keep it happening. You got to keep money coming in because the bills don't stop.
Oh no, man! I've been. Swinging a hammer, and then we got our processing exemption. So now we're about to butcher. We've got 70 chickens we got to process out here in the next week or so. Oh yeah, got 70 of them. Raising the Narragansett turkeys. I'm building a turkey tree house. And the reason is, let me tell you right now,
they like to roost on shit. They like to roost on stuff.
These things are up on top of everything, crapping on the vehicles, they're just everywhere. They fly over everything. So I'm going to build basically a turkey Supermax is what it's going to be. They'll have like a really cool playland in it, but it's a turkey Supermax. That's what's going on.
When we had turkeys, they scratched up the hood of my truck so bad. I was furious. They will wreck the paint job on a vehicle. They don't give a shit.
Yeah. Not a single. So I've been building that, but yeah, we've got all these chickens to process. We're actually selling. Well, Amber is. She's going to the markets and killing it. Like sell.
Really?
I mean, we're sold out. We have sold out everything. That's why we got to process more chickens. Got more chickens on the way. And by the end of the year, we're going to be set up, I believe, with our commercial hatchery. So that will start, hatching 150 to 200 chicks at a time.
Oh shit.
Well, I mean, you got to cover. My thing is cover all the bases. Like what spawned this for me is Murray McMurray and all the hatcheries at the first of the year were either sold out, or they culled everything because of the bird flu.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, we don't have any chicks because the government stepped in and said we had to kill everybody.
Yep.
So it's one of them deals that why depend on somebody else, because that doesn't work in this day and age.
No, it don't. And two, I guess it's like an idea of scale. Like you're saying, you're going to hatch 200 at a time. It's like probably getting to 100 is a big deal.
Yeah.
That's the big jump. And then to jump from 100 to 200, not as big a deal because the infrastructure's there, so
exactly.
So yeah, I can see as you move forward up that number count. But again, then you'll run into some place where it's no longer, doesn't work out for you. So
yeah, that's the thing is getting that infrastructure built. But I just hate depending on people. Like, it's like, you depend on this, you depend on that. You got to, the supply chain has already been a train wreck for the past 5 years plus.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now with, every time you turn around it gets worse. So we're just going to, bring it all in house. There was a company in Fort Wayne, Indiana. They were geniuses. They had it was SDI. Steel Dynamics. They made like the big super coil steel and everything.
Oh yeah.
Well, they bought the waste management so that they could scrap their own steel cutoffs, and then they bought a iron ore mining facility in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Yeah.
I mean, tied up the whole market. And I'm like, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Just cover all the bases. I'm going to raise them, breed them, hatch them, raise them again.
There you go. Hell yeah. And that's the nice thing about chickens is you can do so many on smaller square footages, like the turkeys, they need a little more room. Turkeys, I'll never do turkeys again. The ones we had were a damn nightmare. I mean, we had a hen that was so sweet though. Like Logan would walk around 7 years old with this turkey hen under her arm and around the yard. And we've got a picture of her somewhere still sitting in a roasting pan on the dining room table. Like just, you can put her at anything. That turkey would sit there. The gobbler that we had, he was the one that scratched up the trucks and stuff. I hated his ass.
Well, the Narragansetts is what we're raising, and online these turkeys, people are paying upwards of $400 for one. Check it out.
Really?
They're an endangered species. They're a heritage breed, and they're supposed to be the best tasting turkeys that you can find anywhere in the world. And so we're raising them. We'll go get the grants for doing the heritage breed as well. And hey, I got no problems processing one of these little suckers out and selling them for $400 if that's what somebody wants.
Here's some trivia for you. Where was Narragansett was the name of a beer in a movie. Actually, it's the name of a beer. It's an actual beer, but it was in a movie. For 70s.
Some reason, I remember. I don't know. You got to hit me with it.
I
What
say
is
70s. It might have been 80s. Jaws. They were drinking Narragansett beer on the boat. Yeah,
I'll be.
Because we go to a butcher here, and they have on tap. They've got a keg of Narragansett tapped, and you can get a free beer while you're walking around the store. You just serve yourself and
right.
And that's
I gotta check
Narragansett.
that out. Well, and also I believe it was. You remember it almost won as the national bird of the United States.
Yes. Yeah.
The turkey.
Tom or Ben Franklin wanted it to be the wild turkey. Not the domestic turkey, the wild turkey.
The wild turkey.
Yes. Yep. Instead
Yeah.
of the eagle.
So I will tell you, they are some very cool animals. They are into everything. Like they're nonstop. So that's why I've got to give them their own little place. But they are like some of the most smart and stupid animals I've ever. I mean, it's both sides of the fence. Like these guys, they are super smart, but then they'll get their head stuck in the fence and hang themselves. And kill themselves.
Yeah.
It's just nuts, man.
We have we got the wild ones out here, and I don't know. I guess ours are Osceolas. I guess Osceola is what we have here. But like the other day, there was two hens walking around in the pasture over there, and there was like 9 poults with them. So they're
nice.
Wild turkey population around here is pretty good. I've got a picture from under my feeder out back with 22 turkeys under it at one time.
Oh yeah. We've got a ton of wild turkeys here at the house as well. And you got to watch it because those little bastards will steal your domesticated turkeys.
Oh yeah, they will.
They'll come in and start gobbling, and then next thing you know, they're jumping the fence and taking off into the woods. So, So that we actually were just dealing with that last week. We had some wild turkeys up there gobbling on the ridge, and all the hens are just losing their minds. And so yeah, we got to watch for that around here as well. But at $400 a pop, man, I watch over them girls like there's no tomorrow.
I was gonna say, holy hell! I mean, they're paying $400 for a dressed bird.
Yeah, there's a couple companies that I found online that for a dressed bird packed on dry ice sent to your house, $400 for a Narragansett turkey.
Holy shit, dude! That's
I'm
crazy.
like, mind blowing. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, that better be the best turkey I ever had in my life.
Oh yeah. It better come with side dishes that don't physically exist. Like you know what I mean? It better be that good. You know what I mean? Like,
he said turkey whores. That's what they are, man. That's what they all are.
That's why I said they better come with side dishes that don't physically exist. So.
That's it. The woods are alive with the sound of turkeys. Yes. Turkeys, bears, deer. I think we got some big cat out here. Everybody says that we do. The locals do. They say that they're not, but man, I have heard some weird stuff out in the woods. You ever heard of mountain lion? Like you've heard of mountain lion, right? The scream.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Man, Absolutely. I've had that happen out here in the front yard. I was sitting on the porch back when I smoked. It's been 6 years ago. And we had a little deer running around. And when the deer, they'll get lost from their mother, they'll make those loud snorting noises.
Yep.
So this thing was, it just, for 3 nights in a row, it's outside just jumping all over the place, snorting and making all these squeals. Well, I can hear it right outside of the deck. It's standing out there. And I'm like, man, little deer, you need to shut up, because you're putting yourself in. Dude, I kid you not. All of a sudden, I heard this loud crash, just real fast running, and then dead silence. And I'm like, what in the world? And I grab my flashlight, and I shine it in the light. There ain't nothing there but a little bit of blood.
Uh-huh.
Ain't no other animal can take something out and take off that fast except for a big cat.
And because if it was coyotes, they'd have made noise doing it. And
yes,
the big cats aren't going to make any noise. I heard one yell like that one time when we were hunting and I was in a swamp. And swamps are creepy anyway. They just have bad mojo sometimes. But had one squeal or scream like that, and you hear it. And you talk about the chills that go up your spine. Even being armed, hearing that, it was just like we're like, we're done for the day. Let's go ahead. Let's just get back to the trucks. We're out of here, man. You can have this place.
Call it done. Speaking of, man, swamps, I'll never forget this, is my uncle. I got an Uncle Eddie, and he is, Pineville, Louisiana. Like they're straight in the swamps and just as hillbilly backwoods as you can get. I love him. He's a great uncle. But him and my cousin, one night they're all tanked up as usual, Busch Light. It was always just a full case of Busch Light in them. And that was back before he quit drinking. But he's like, hey, boy, you coming out with us? We're going alligator hunting. I'm like, what? And we're like, yep, we're going to go out and we're going to get us an alligator. We're going to grill us up an alligator tail. And I'm like 12 years old. I'm like, okay, cool. You know, sounds like a good time. Dude, we're in like a little bitty dinghy John boat. Like, you know, one of them little bitty, they flip very easily as well.
A P-row.
And yeah. Like a little, it's flat on the back and, you know, like a little bass boat, like you troll around the pond in. There's 3 of us in it, 2 grown men, my dumb ass. And he's got a bang stick, a homemade bang stick. You remember the bang sticks? Pipe. Yeah, slam it in its head.
Yeah, I was going to say, slam fire, damn,
We don't even have a real weapon, man. Like it's a homemade, and my uncle made it, so I'm surprised it would even work. But and then of course a rotted chicken and a tri hook and a rope. And so we go out in the swamp, and I never forget it, dude. We're pushing this thing off into the water, and I mean it's spooky. It's like you expect Jason to come up out of the water, you know, with the hockey mask and like it's eerie, all kinds of eyeballs shining at you. You know, we get out there. And unfortunately, they actually catch one. You know, it would have been great if we didn't catch one.
Unfortunately, they fuck around and hook one.
They hook probably an 8-foot alligator.
Oh, shit.
And it takes off, starts pulling the boat, and then it whips. And you know, they'll whip right under the boat.
Yep. Right back under.
Son, this sucker almost flipped all 3 of us over in the water. You know, I shat down both legs. Like I'm going to die. I'm never even going to make it to 13, you know? And somehow they wrangle this thing up and he's like, hit it in the head, boy, hit it in the head. You know, they're holding this 8-foot alligator. That ain't no little alligator.
No,
this thing's slapping against the boat. And we bang stick this thing and somehow get it up on the land. But like, you know, poaching and all this kind of stuff, never again. You will never see me in a swamp ever again. Not a chance.
I done no poaching now, but we did one time. I took we were doing a remodel actually on a Speedway gas station in Davenport, Florida, right off of I-4. If you live in Central Florida, you know exactly the little store I'm talking about. Well, we were doing a remodel on that thing back in the 90s, and the project manager was some Yankee. And he heard us talking about gators and said how he wanted to go gator hunting. And I was like, oh, we can make that happen, you know? So one of the guys had an airboat. We take him out on the airboat one night, get him, you know, had a case of beer on the boat and everything. We're getting him good and drunk, you know? We're not getting this drunk. We're getting him real drunk. Because what we would do is roll up over like a 4-footer, 5-footer, grab it by the nose, snatch it out of the water, and hold it and talk about it for a minute and throw some bitch back in the water. And so finally we got him. He had the courage to get out there on the front of the boat and grab one. And we put him over by the 6-foot alligator. And we told him, we're like, now look, man, when you grab a hold of the biting end, we're like, don't let go of it. Like that's the biting end. You got a hold of it. Don't let go because they can't open their mouth as long as you're holding it shut. But if you let go, he'll fucking open his mouth. You'll be in some trouble. And so he didn't let go. I mean, I'm holding this dude by his boots, and he's just bubbles. Yeah, him and an alligator underwater, and we're all damn pissing ourselves laughing. And we're like, "Shit, we ought to pull him out." You know, he might be drowning.
It's like a damn like stepping on a landmine. You can't move your foot.
Yeah, hey,
don't let go of his mouth.
If you get the hold of the bite, then don't let go, man.
Dude, the tails on them things though, like you get whipped by one of them tails, it's breaking stuff. Like it's insane how hard they hit.
Yeah, and there's 2 muscles, and they're called the jelly roll. They're like the prime cuts on alligator, and it's on both sides of the tail, coming like right off the back legs. There's a jelly roll on either side, and that's the prime meat that you get. That's not what you get when you get gator bites on the road stand. But the jelly roll meat, that's good. It ain't got no fishy flavor to it, and it's like a lean, looks like pork almost, you know? That's good. Yeah.
I don't know. My uncle and cousin messed that thing all up. It tasted like crap, damn near killed us. I mean, it was a mess. The whole thing was a complete train wreck. So scarred me for years. Yeah, man, ain't for me. You know, something else I remember going down to, you know, because in Pineville, Alexandria, all those areas, Tioga, down there through there.
Oh, yeah.
Like straight up coon ass, backwoods. Everybody talk like Justin Wilson, you know. Woo-wee, I get old tea.
I get old tea.
Oh, a little bit of the wine. Let's add a little bit of more wine in this here right here. But You know, but turtles, dude. Like I remember going down and dudes are missing fingers and hands. And I'm like, hey, old timer, what happened to you? He's like, oh, I had one of them turtles. I'm like, turtles? What? What turtle? Take your whole hand off. And I guess shrimping, you know, catching shrimp and crawdads. Yeah. They reach down to get the trap, and a turtle just bites their whole freaking hand off. And then I finally seen these turtles. These things are like the size of a Ford, like a Ford Focus. Like these things are massive, dude.
Yeah, alligator. Yesterday we were out on the lake. We took a boat out. We're out in the lake with my buddy, and his son was there. Mel, one of Mel's friends, was there. My mom was out on the boat with us too, and we were talking about alligator snapping turtles. I'm like, I'm not as worried about alligators as I am alligator snapping turtles, because that's what the one you're talking about. Because they're built like a tank to start with. You know? Yeah. And when I was a kid, I caught one. I hooked one like in the neck right here with a Rapala plug, and it was as big as a garbage can lid, dude. Man, that thing was like this. It was enormous. And I get it pulled up to the boat, and I'm like, man, I don't want to lose my plug. You know, I'm like 13 years old, $8 Rapala plug. That was a lot of money to me back then, you know. Yeah. And my dad's like, well, here, he hands me the paddle. He's like, stick this in his mouth, and when he bites on it, he's like, just reach down there and cut the barb off that one hook. It's hooked him, and you know he'll be gone. So I stick the paddle in that damn that turtle's mouth, and he bit a clean wedge right out of it, dude. I mean, just gone, just a damn wedge like that right out of that paddle. Yeah. I'm looking at the paddle like that, and my dad's like, hurry up and cut that fucking hook. His mouth's full. He can't bite you now, you know. I mean, his mouth's full. And I did. I reached down and cut it.
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, we got a few in this pond. We got alligator snappers in this pond right here. Ooh, and I've been killing them off, dude. There's only a couple left, but you know they breed quickly. So yes, they do. But I had one up on the hill behind us, up in the fruit orchard, and he was reaching through the fencing and biting my little trees off and stuff, like eating them.
Oh no shit!
And oh yeah, taking out all the plants. I mean, he just going up there, just going right down the line, just chomping on everything.
Oh, hell
and so I run up there with a shovel, and I stomped on this dude and come down and went to chop. I'm thinking I'm just going to chop this dude's head off. Son, you ain't chopping nothing off with one stroke. I don't care what weapon you got. I chopped on that dude's neck for about 8-10 times before his head finally come off. Like, I don't even know what their necks are made of. They're made out of like steel cable, you know, like it is insane, like how strong these things are.
We brought a soft shell turtle home one time. We'd gone out fishing and somehow came up with a soft shell turtle. I don't know how we got it, but we had it. And so anyway, we bring it home, and the same thing. This thing's the size of a 55-gallon drum, you know, that diameter. It's just huge. We get it in the backyard. My dad's standing there holding a machete, and he goes, all right. He goes, when he sticks his head out in a minute, he goes, I'm going to chop his head off. He's like, then we'll dress him, you know? And I'm like, all right. So I'm standing there. Finally, that turtle stuck its head out far enough. Old man raised that machete to hit that turtle right behind the head, on the neck. Clean hit. But that machete went ping, bounced off with the loudest ping you'd ever heard, man. That turtle screamed like a woman and took off running, leaving a path of blood that wide, you know, through the backyard. I'm 12, 13. I'm horrified, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, we were out
screaming at
They are freaking tanks. They're freaking tanks. We drained this pond out here years ago because it had sprung a leak. We had to rebuild that bank on the backside and stuff. And when we drained it, like all the turtles, we saw all the turtles, you know. So I'm just shooting them. I'm taking out. But I took Amber. She's got a SIG, what is that? A SIG 40 something or other elite, like it's a fancy whatever. Yeah. It's a 40 cal. And dude, I see this alligator snapper down in there. I shoot this thing. I dump a whole mag into it. All right. I think it's 8-round, 10-round mag. And then I throw another one in and pop him a couple more times. There is shell and blood and ass flying everywhere. And I'm like, bam, I got him. I go in the house. Next morning I come out, turtle's gone. There is feet marks all the way up through the mud and then up on the bank, and he's gone. Mm-hmm. Like, now I would assume he died,
Yeah.
I hope he died, but
you hope he died. Yeah. Yeah.
But this thing, I dump a whole mag in this dude, and he just walks out on his own 4 feet.
Hey man, pest control, like that's a thing. I the other night I was sitting in the living room. It was late. It was like I couldn't sleep. It was 3 a.m. I know what time it was, and I was going to go out to my truck to see if I had some of my meds out there to try to help me go to sleep. Well, when I opened the front door, there's an armadillo right at the bottom of the steps of the front door, and I'm like, son of a bitch. So I closed the door real quiet. Get my 22 out. It's got a can on it. I got my flashlight. I got my robe on. I'll go walk out on the front porch, shut the door real quiet. He's standing right there. Drop my flashlight. Naturally hits the deck. All kinds of racket. So I spent the next hour stalking this damn armadillo around my yard in my robe.
Dude, they get big too.
Oh, dude. And my scope had fogged up because inside outside. So I'm just point shooting at him. And I've shot both front legs out from under him. He can't move, but he's pushing his face along, still trying to get away from me. I call them up armored possums. Because they're harder than hell to kill too. If you are laying prone, or if you're even with an armadillo and you shoot it with like a 45 or any caliber really, but I know a 45 will do it. You'll see all the way through the armadillo. You'll be able to see light all the way through that animal. For the instant before it falls over. It's the craziest shit you've ever seen.
We used to shoot them, and they were like Sonic the Hedgehog, dude. They'd shoot up in the air like 10 feet, spinning.
Yeah.
They're spinning the ball, and then all of a sudden they go rolling across the ground, and then they're dead. Yep. Like, it was the craziest thing. They let a loud hype. Southern Missouri's got them. Yep. Right on the Arkansas line, and we'd shoot them things, and it was like shooting Sonic the Hedgehog, man. These things
they would straight up
through the air everywhere.
Yeah, they'll jump for 20 minutes after you shoot them. I stood there waiting, just like, are you dead or not dead? How much longer are we going to have to do this? I'm
not trying to get the Black Plague or whatever it is that they carry either.
Well, no, they dig holes in my yard, Florida. The ground's soft. All right, it's type C soil if you're familiar, folks. So they can dig deep ass holes real easy, and they do down here. Like holes I'll trip in my fucking yard. And so they got 5 acres. They can dig anywhere they want as long as they ain't between my front door and my goddamn truck. But no, that's where they want to dig all their holes at.
That's where
it's between my front door and my truck. So I got to kill every armadillo on the property.
Dude, we used to try to pull them out of the holes. Like, you can't.
Oh no, you can't. No,
they take all their feet and they put their feet opposite of each other and dig in.
Yep.
And they can dig a hole in like 2.3 seconds and then lock in. And all you have is this shell. You grab that shell. I don't care how big and strong you are. You ain't pulling that thing out of the ground.
No, even if you get a hold of his tail, you're not going to pull him out of it. Because I had one that I had hit, and he ran into a hole, but found out the hole. I had already been to the hole and had plugged it. So it looked like a hole, but there was nowhere to go. But the same thing. He stuck. He put his feet in, just like you're saying. I ended up just having to shoot him through the back, to kill him because he wasn't coming out of there, and I could not move him. He wasn't budging.
Nah, them dudes are strong. And Sandy, let them come. Like it'd be the last trip they make up a driveway. That's for sure.
Yeah. But then Sandy says my granddad ran them for sport. He hated them. I hate them too.
Same. Those things are a pest. I've seen them though in Louisiana. Once again, I saw an armadillo total out the front of a small car. Like this thing was the size of a freaking pet dog, dude. Like this thing was 2 feet tall. I mean, it was massive, and it was a little car, like some little Ford Fiesta or something. Like a little Fiesta hatchback, right?
Yeah.
And they had hit this armadillo, and the whole front of the car was trash. Like took it out.
Could you imagine hitting an armadillo and it totaled in your car?
Total your car on an armadillo, dude.
There's 2 things there to really consider. All right, how big was this armadillo, and what were you driving?
I swear that armadillo was this big. Like so.
He was this tall, man. He was this tall.
It was this tall. Yeah, that's good old days there. I tell you, living around all over the United States, I've only been out of the country once, but Arkansas trapdoor spiders. Have you ever messed with them things?
Oh yes, I have. Yes, I have seen.
Holy crap, dude!
It'll scare the
Like,
shit out of you.
look here, I'm not scared of spiders, but I'm gonna tell you right this:
That
a
one make
a spider that is bigger than the circumference of my hand.
Yeah.
And I'm not kidding you. I don't have small hands. And it eats birds, y'all. Like that's how big these spiders are. And they would dig a hole and then they like drop a leaf over the top of them. And then as soon as they hear movement outside, they pop out and grab.
Yeah.
But the son of a bitches can jump like 15 feet.
Yeah.
Like they just,
They'll also,
they spring.
If they're in a leaf, like for them to make the door to their trap door, they'll weave it and mix in pebbles and little pieces of sticks.
Yeah.
And
Perfectly
it looks just
camouflaged.
like the ground. And like he says, it'll come up about the size of a Campbell soup can, but with that much spider coming out of it.
But with a bunch of but then with legs that are this big. Dude, there's signs in Arkansas that shows the slippery on the road.
Yeah.
And it shows spiders.
Oh no.
It has a spider on them. And what happens is people wreck out. Now, if any of you guys are scared of spiders, don't go to like parts of Arkansas, y'all, because you will crash your car because there's so many spiders as you start getting into the fall. They come out on the road to stay warm. They come out on the asphalt to get warm. So you literally have thousands of spiders the size of my freaking hand all over the road, and you hit it, and the guts make it slick as snot, and you go flying off the road, and you crash and burn off the side of a mountain because of spiders. So spiders kill you. Spiders kill you in Arkansas.
You just created a bucket list item that I didn't even know existed. I'm gonna have to go see this.
Go out to you. You can even Google it. Google.
But Mike, we're taking Mel's flamethrower. But yeah,
so absolutely. Google it. Hydroplane. Yes, I'm not even kidding you, Patrick.
Oh my god.
And look, we were in Bruno, Payette, Arkansas. That's two towns that are split by a bridge, and that they set right between Mountain Home and Harrison. So you out in the middle of nowhere. You ain't far from Clinton, Arkansas, of course, where all of our little buddies back in the day.
Yeah.
Where all that went down. But we were living there, and no kidding, man. Like you will crash and burn from sliding on spider guts. The driveway was about a mile or better long, cut out of red clay, going up to the top where we were living. So whenever it rained, we couldn't get up the driveway with the little Ford Ranger, so we had to walk. And I'll never forget, my mother is like 5 foot nothing. She's 5 foot nothing, and we're walking up trampsing through this mud, and all of a sudden, one of them trapdoor spiders popped up on my sister, and she jumps, and so Mom gets the bright idea, I'm going to hit this thing with a stick. Son, I ain't never seen somebody with short legs run that fast in my life. This thing, like you see him just 100-mile-an-hour beating shoe leather, and here's this spider just 10 foot at a time, just jumping after. He chased him down halfway down that freaking hill.
10 foot at a time.
10 foot at a time. This thing is just like hauling ass, all 8 legs on fire.
Oh my god! Yeah, no, I'd have to carry a shotgun and a flamethrower. I'd have to have a shotgun with an underslung flamethrower to live in that place. I wouldn't be able to do it.
Yep. Well, we got over. Everybody is liking the spider story. Arkansas gave us Clinton's. Yes, and that over there, boy. Yeah, that bunch of dirty piece of garbage. It was pretty country, but man, it was just the weather in Arkansas in that area. It's like it has like multiple personalities. Yeah. Morning's raining, then it's hot, then it's cold, then it's snowing. I mean, it's like all in 24 hours. Just sucked. Bucketing water up a hill, the heat, and crawl all over while you're trapped. Yeah, and then they probably eat you. They eat your decomposing body.
Oh my god!
That's what it is. They sacrifice one another just to get you to wreck and take out. Yeah,
the old ones,
and it was, man.
Yeah, the old ones go up on the road. Young ones wait down the hill. Yeah.
Oh man, did you see? I know you don't get on social media, but couple months ago, Byron Russell.
Uh-huh.
He's got a shed, and
Oh,
that dude.
oh, I
Did you see where he shot holes into the side of the shed?
Oh no, I missed that. Okay, I didn't see where he shot in the shed. No,
There was
I
there was a
I was talking to him yesterday, so that's funny. Yeah.
well, there was a bee nest in his
Oh,
siding.
shit.
Dude, he
Oh.
pulls a pistol out and unloads it right into the side of his. I guess he doesn't like bees. And I called him. I was like, dude, did you just shoot the side of your shed? He's like, I kill every last one of them. He shoots a bunch of dumps a mag right in the side of his outbuilding.
Oh my god. Well,
Oh, man.
like Mel says, I have shot some spiders off the walls of my house before. I will have to admit that.
No kidding. Nice.
Oh yeah. I have shot spiders. I've shot spiders off the walls. When we lived in North Carolina, that was what I referred to as my Hemingway phase of writing. That was when I was drinking heavily when I was writing, and I would sit on the front porch. I would sit on the front porch in a rocking chair with a handle of whiskey, my laptop, and a Red Ryder Daisy BB gun, and
Nice.
a racquetball racket, and I would shoot woodborne bees out of the air with that Red Ryder BB gun, or whack them with that racquetball racket.
Yeah. Same thing. The old Red Rider.
Yeah.
I had the Red Rider. Had the commemorative coin in the side of the buttstock.
Yeah, laid in the
That and-
stock.
That and Granddaddy Longlegs. Used to shoot Granddaddy Longlegs off of eaves.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was the good old days right there.
Yeah, it was
good old days.
woodborne bees, man. They love that front porch of that house. I sit out there all day long, just be drinking all day, writing, and shooting bees out of the damn air.
That is great. That is great for sure. Man,
Yeah.
it's been it's been too long since we actually did this. We
It
gotta do
has.
this more often.
We haven't even talked to each other in a while, man. Shit, I don't know if I've talked to you much since
Now
since Mountain Readiness. A little bit, not much.
A little bit, but over 3 years now we've known each other. It
Yeah.
don't even seem like that long. It's been over
No.
3 years. We're going on 4 years now.
It seems like we just started this thing. You know, I mean, like
Yeah.
I still remember the first message Amber sent, the very first contact that started the whole thing. I still remember that to this day. You're gonna holes all in the tin. Yeah.
That's good stuff right there. Yeah. No, it was it's been over 3 years and man, time just flies by, it seems like. Flies
Yes,
by.
it does.
That's why I wanted to do this. I'm gonna get all the OG, all of us on here.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted to talk to you, get Matt on here, got Franklin coming on, Pete,
Yeah.
all the guys. We're just gonna go down the line before the fall event, this Mountain Readiness. And but it's gonna be a good time. And I just seen Deanna. She just
there
bought
he
a
is.
ticket.
You just summoned him right there. You spoke
And there's
into-
Byron Russell. Byron,
spoke him
we were
into
just
existence.
we were just talking about you shooting holes in the side of your garage, your shed there. I think it was a bee infestation. We were actually having a good old laugh at not at your expense. We were laughing with you. Not
Yeah, we were
at
like,
you.
yeah, because at least it wasn't trapdoor spiders out of Arkansas.
Son, them things are, man, them things were monsters. I will say that though. You never try to smack a spider with a stick. Like, if you're going to, make sure your aim is on. Like don't miss. Don't miss. That's the key. If you're going to smack if you're going to smack a spider that's the size of your hand with a stick, make sure you don't miss. So, man, that's, that kind of made me hurt from laughing like that. Jeez, I haven't talked about that for ages. It's been forever since I told that story.
I didn't even know that was a bucket list thing, but now it is. It's on mine. And me and Mel been talking about going to Arkansas. Just so we've never been there. Want to go see parts of it. And,
dude,
now I got to go there. So
look up Bruno Pyatt, Pyatt.
Yep.
And we lived right outside of Pyatt, Arkansas. That's actually the last school I went to before I quit school.
No shit.
When I was 14, I was at Bruno Pyatt High there. And that's when I was working construction. I started working for old Hillbilly there doing masonry. And I was homeschooled, and I went to school, and I was like, you know what, the school thing just ain't working for me. I'm just going to go full time and start working, with the old guy on the Mason crew. So that's what we would do. I would hitch a ride with him at the bottom of the hill, and we'd either go to Mountain Home or Harrison, and he'd pick me up at 5 o'clock in the morning and drop me off at about 6, 7 o'clock at night. And I have my 30-30 lever action that I'd pack all the way down the hill, put a trash bag on it, prop it against a tree. And then when I got home, oh man, there's big cats and all kinds of stuff in that part. Like it's wild. That place, we were living in a horse shed, like all the way up on top of this hill, gorgeous view. But this shed, it was like falling over, and we had propped it up with sticks.
Yeah.
Like timbers so it didn't fall over. It had a dirt floor. We put cardboard up on the inside. And dude, the first night we were there, like 3 o'clock in the morning, this loud, high-pitched squeal, and the whole place shook. And, at 3 o'clock in the morning in the middle of nowhere, you jumping up out of the cot, and you're like,
you're
what
coming out of the bed, yeah.
Freaking elk.
Oh,
freaking elk was slamming the side of this. It didn't like that we were there. So for a month straight, every single night, this stupid elk would come 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, wake us up, and beat the side of this shed in.
Shit.
And then it finally got tired of the shed, and it beat Dad's Ford Ranger in. Just, dude, elks are big, man. Them things are like 8 feet tall, and it beat that Ford Ranger up like it was a Chevy owner.
Yeah.
Like it didn't give a shit.
Chevy owner.
Beat that thing stupid.
That's freaking hilarious, man.
But after a month, he finally wandered off. But like that area there, Bruno, Payette, it's right between Mountain Home and Harrison, gorgeous country. Of course, I was 14. I don't even know what's there anymore, but I remember the gas station that was there as you're driving through those two towns was you walk in and they sold groceries, guns, cigarettes, gas,
everything
like
auto parts,
like it was a whatever you needed. And it was straight up like backwoods. I used to buy SKSs there for $70 a piece in the tubes, packed full of paraffin.
Yeah, still packed full of cosmoline. Still
cosmoline. That's it. Cosmoline. Yeah. They would shove them down in there, and you had to disassemble the gun and drop it into a 5-gallon bucket of gasoline and let it soak just to be able to touch it.
Yeah, or if you took one of those new ones and made the mistake like some did in the day and like laid it on the hood of your truck in the middle, on a hot day and left it there, you come back and find that cosmoline running all over the hood of your damn truck. There's a drugstore like that in Apopka where I grew up, Liggett's drugstore. And at the time there, it was if you bought the Spam can of ammo, they gave you the rifle.
Nice.
Yeah.
You remember Norinco? By China Sport. Mm-hmm. The ammo was the most nasty crap you could ever shoot. I remember taking that ammo and shooting a soda can, and there would be a bullet hole in the front and pepper in the back. Like, that's how cheap the lead was. I couldn't even imagine getting hit by that round because it exploded on impact. Like, I never seen lead just disintegrate in, a 10,000th of an inch aluminum.
Especially with a copper jacket, too. You know what I mean? There's a copper jacket there, too.
That was the nasty. And you shoot 10 rounds, you had to break the whole weapon apart and clean it. It was so nasty.
Oh, it was just so dirty. It was like shooting black powder.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it was, man. It was horrible. But, man, appreciate you coming on tonight,
Chris.
man.
It's been fun, bro. It's been fun. We need to do some more.
Good time. No, for sure. And then, and you got your, what's happening on Wednesday for you?
It's just going on? Yeah, we're gonna have the podcast, just the guys this week. Getting some guests set up. We're gonna be doing some pre-records. I got to holler at Emery about a pre-record he and I want to do. And nice. But yeah, we're gonna get some pre-records done. But we'll have the guys on Wednesday, and me and Mel are doing Patreon tomorrow night. Another Patreon update coming out for you guys tomorrow. Trying to get back on track to get those out a weekly kind of intel synopsis and, look ahead, look back sort of thing that I'll be putting out once a week. So that's coming back to the world.
Well, that is awesome. And I didn't even put this up there because we were I was running my yap too much. But look, if you don't already, which I think most everybody here is American people.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Because the Russ of Oz, he put this together. Thank you, Russ. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, that's what I call him now. He's the Russ of Oz, the man behind the curtain.
That's it.
So make sure to like, share, subscribe, click that, scan that thing right there, follow.
Do all the things.
All the things, all kinds of good stuff. I think somebody asked, how's the book thing? This is 13? Is this 13?
Yes, but so I was working on it today. Tomorrow I'm going to be all day on it. Right now, that's all I'm doing is writing, because with the little bit of work we're doing, the guys can handle that. They don't need me out there, and I don't need to be there. I need to write the books. So that's what I'm doing. And I've seen a couple of folks ask about Donnie. Donnie's doing good. He was out in Texas, and that was probably some of the best therapy he could have got, was being out there, because it made him move around and do a lot more. And so
made him get up and move. Yeah.
Yeah. So that helped him out quite a bit. So
he's
doing
good.
better. Doing better.
Awesome. Well, man, it is top of the hour. It's been an awesome hour. And we got to do it again, but great having you on, great hanging out, and Wednesday we'll do it again.
Hell yeah. I'm just curious why your old man didn't shoot that elk. I mean, I know the story of your old man.
Endangered. Yeah, endangered.
I know.
And well, to finish this story out, so I'll leave it at this. The elk kept coming back, and then one night it just didn't. And it got around. Here's the thing, though. It wasn't him. There was a bunch of guys that it got around that this elk was up on our property. So the next thing you know, we have every Tom, Dick, and Harry poaching, spotlighting. And I remember I wake up in the early morning hours to my father dumping I don't know how many rounds out of the lever action into the side of somebody else's truck.
Oh shit!
That was driving through. Yeah. And then I'm going to leave the story at that because it got way more crazy. We can't talk about too many things like that.
Hey,
no one died.
Meat space. We'll talk in October.
No one died. We'll just leave it at that. No one died. There was no one actually got shot. But that's how that went down. And then they actually did arrest somebody for shooting that very elk.
Oh, really?
And they interrogated him. They said, why'd you shoot the elk? And it was actually in the newspaper. It was like, why did you shoot the elk? And he said, I thought it was a cow. And I'm like, only in Arkansas, bro.
No, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Holy shit.
I'm like, you know what? You should have just stopped with, I shot it because it's an elk, but instead you're like, I shot it because I thought it was someone's cow. Yeah. I don't know, man.
Cattle rustling. That's still a hanging offense in some places. Arkansas,
man, I can tell you, in that neck of the woods, man, they hang you for a lot less. That's for sure. You didn't go into that gas station causing any trouble. I tell you that right now. So,
all right, man.
Awesome time. Hey, guys.
Watching. Yeah, thanks
everybody out there. You guys have a good evening. Remember, stay safe, stay ready. We will see you next Monday.